Someone told me that if I'm making 10% profits, I should raise my prices. And first of all, I never once said I made 10% profit. And you gotta realize that if you go on Google and look up average profit for companies, most companies are making 7 to 10, and one of the highest profited publicly trade is Apple, and they're at like 22%. And yes, you could make 30-40%, and I know because I was talking, and this is a big private company that they're making 30-40%, but their problem right now is they can't get enough manpower to man up the powers, and that's why everyone right now is going union. So they're hitting their 30-40% profit for a company that size, when I'm pretty sure they're doing like around 40-50 million dollars in business, probably even more, and they're still getting 30-40% profit. But one thing, no one wants to work for that company because their rate is like around $8 less than the competition. So it goes back to, if we raise their private rate for journeyman, then their profit margin is going to take a hit, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, it's depending on what type of company you have. If you have a one-man crew and another guy, it's very easy to get 30-40% profit margins. But that's what kind of company you want to have. Do you want to just have you and a helper? Like me, I'm crazy. I just want to have a huge company. I want to have 30-40 doing construction, being in all of California, even expanding to Nevada, Arizona. I have crazy dreams. So the thing is, like, for example, I just bought another van, and if I wasn't if I was making 10% profit, I probably wouldn't be having money to buy a van. But guess what? All the money I get goes back into the business, so it's not really profit, because the more you grow, the more you have to invest. For example, on this job, like, I didn't have a little shovel, and I'm like, the other truck has a little shovel, but now I have to go get the little shovel. And then another thing, I didn't have a spade bit. That spade bit's $80. So it's not just as simple as going and buying another van, a brand new van or used van, because you got to realize all the tools that you need to buy to fill the van. So it's like another $100,000. And if you're making 30%, 40% profit, why shouldn't you expand? Those are good numbers. You know, Apple is doing 20%, and you're out here doing 30-40%. But like I said, as you grow, then you got to hire people for the office. You got to have an office. Your expenses grow. All these other stuff that you're not thinking about right now because you're a small guy with two helpers, or you're not a very big company. You only have two vehicles. You could hit those 30-40%. And there's another variable. It's called competition. If you're out here doing 30-40% on a $50 million company, and it goes back to, those are crazy numbers again. So there's competition. So other people will start looking somewhere else and start giving those guys the chances. So there's so many variables, and right now I'm broke, and it's not because I'm not busy or anything, because all my money goes back into towards investing. It's like, dude, I only keep like $2,000 in my bank account, which is really dumb, and I do not recommend. But it goes back to, like, oh, what's the worst case scenario? If worst case scenario, no one calls me, I just go back and work for a company. Like, I already have job offers. So this is really stupid not to run my business the way I'm running it. But it's like, dude, I'm on the grow phase, because it's like I keep throwing numbers like the I'm too busy number, and people keep telling me yes, and I'm like, fuck, you know. And it goes back to I should be making 34% profit, but guess what? I need to buy all the other tools to man up another van. So it's like, I'm not really hitting those 30-40 because I'm reinvesting, and I keep reinvesting. And that's what you need to understand. I'm not making 10%. But, and it goes back to me. I'm very ambitious, and there's a reason I don't post a lot of TikToks, because I'm freaking busy. I don't have time to go online and edit these videos. All these videos take a lot of time, and I'm out there trying to build a business. Like I said, I'm a plumber that does TikToks. I'm not a TikToker that goes and set up their little GoPro, and you could tell my videos are not not very well recorded, because I don't set up a tripod to show you guys what we do. I'm just like, hey, I just grab my phone and start recording. And like I said, I should be uploading more, but I'm so busy that I don't got time to go and edit all these videos. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna upload this video, and I never do, because like I said, I'm more in the building phase. Like, I want to build my company. I don't really care if I have 1 million followers or not. I just want to grow my business and my brand.
I love how I just got to the job site.
So comment how much profits you actually make and how big you are. I want to know.
It's fucking pouring lightning and shit.